All right, Darrell Bevell comes in as the offensive coordinator. Ain't been hearing too much about him and the potential, well, in his relationship with Matthew Stafford through the media, through the new media on YouTube. Salute to everybody that's on the line grind. But no excuses this year for Matthew Stafford. He don't get a fill-out year. This is make or break for him. Now, is this the ideal fit for Matthew Stafford? I love the fit with Darrell Bevell. Okay. Love the ability, his track record of running the ball. Then he's had track records with mobile quarterbacks. And he had track record with strong arm, gunslinger quarterbacks with like Brett Favre. So he's coached Marshawn Lynch. He's coached Adrian Peterson. Was it Gus Farad, Tavares Jackson, Brett Favre. So he's had some success with a lot of weapons and with far less weapons, man. But let's talk about it. Motor City Sports Talk in the building. Appreciate everybody showing love. Blessings to the brothers and sisters out there, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Once again, if I don't get an opportunity to say it, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, man. And everybody that play that mother role, man. Definitely need you guys. Salute to all the women out there holding it down, man. Take care of your kids and somebody else's kids. And, you know, we need those mother role models out there, man. That's doing it the right way to take these Cardi B rats and turn them to good women, man. But, hey, let's talk about it, man. For me, ain't no fill-out year for Matthew Stafford with Bevell. I don't want to hear that. I hear a lot of brothers saying around social media and a little bit on YouTube as well, too, saying if it don't work with Darrell Bevell, then they'll go ahead and close the casket on Matthew Stafford. But I really don't see why it shouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I see problems, you know, with the right guard position. You know, Kenny Wiggins, a guy that got cut 10 years. That's a side that teams love to run on for a right-handed quarterback. That's the run side. It's going to be tough. Rick Wagner ain't been the best. I got a feeling that the homeboy from Wisconsin is going to try to steal that spot. He got some problems in pass protection from what I read and what I hear. But, you know, maybe Crosby step in and play that position of Kenny Wiggins. So it's not that big of a concern. And I got some other questions to come out here, and I do another video. I wasn't planning on doing it, but I'm going to squeeze another line video in there. I meant to get to this like earlier this week or maybe last week, but I'll get to it. You'll know it when you see it. Because I ain't supposed to be doing no more line videos after this one. But, yeah, ain't no more excuses, man. I think they should run the ball well this year. They should build on what they did last year. Kerryon, they know what they got in him. Like I said before in my other video, they should cut Theoretic. Kerryon Johnson don't need Theoretic here because he's taking away his touches. You know, Kerryon Johnson should be able to catch the ball on third down, showcase his skill in the passing game, smooth route runner, really good hands. I'm telling you, Kerryon Johnson can do it all. And Theoretic ain't doing nothing but taking opportunities away from him. And he way more explosive than Reddick. And he break more tackles. So, you know, with him on them option Texas routes, you know, 3rd and 3 is deadly. You know, you put Theoretic in the ball game on 3rd and 3, you know, you still thinking, okay, the finesse line is gonna throw it. And even if they do a draw and try to run it, you don't fear Theoretic breaking arm tackles. You don't fear him getting explosive and breaking it for the 3 yards or breaking it 5, 6, 7 yards, 10, 20, 30 yards down the field. Kerryon Johnson bring that ability. When he in the backfield on 3rd down, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 5, it might be an opportunity where they can run the ball with him. It's an opportunity he can stay in pass block. It's an opportunity he can go out and run a route. You don't know. And there's certain times with the Lions offense in the past under Jim Bob Cooter and even Scott Linehan, when you seen the extra offensive tackle come in, you seen certain tight ends come in, you didn't fear them going out. You knew it was a running play. You didn't fear them catching the ball. So you know the Lions running it. They tipping their hand. When Theoretic going in the game, 9 times out of 10, he's staying the pass block or he's going out for a route. The same option route, the same Texas route. You know, it's the same thing. So pretty much the Lions offense got predictable with Jim Bob Cooter. And I think that goes hand in foot with the lack of success Matthew Stafford's had here the last few years under him, in my opinion. So with Bevell, you got experienced offensive guru he knows how to run the ball, slam plays, wham plays, stretch plays. I mean, sweep. He really gonna tickle the fancy or touch each, you know, aspect of running the ball. Outside the tackles, inside the guard, you know, he really gonna test the front seven of another defense. And then on top of that, if they able to get the run game percolating, it's time for the percolator. They really get the run game going in. Matthew Stafford gonna have wall side windows to throw through, man. A whole, just a whole bunch of big time windows to throw to. And when you got bigger windows to throw to, it make you look like Drew Brees. You see Drew Brees, he run the ball, throw it short to Kamara. They got to respect them. Running backs coming out the flats, running those option routes, running them swing routes, out the backfield. They got to, he go back and do a play action. The defense, look, the window big as Alaska. Biggest the Atlantic, the Pacific Ocean. So there's no pressure on Matthew Stafford to make pinpoint accurate throws where you only got 7 in the box and everybody else in coverage. You know what I'm saying? So with Bevell, he going to really utilize Matthew Stafford's ability to really get outside the pocket on play actions, bootlegs, and stretch the defense out. And I think he really going to utilize the run game and Matthew Stafford mobility to get bigger windows for Stafford. So Stafford got a competent offensive coordinator. Stafford is going to have bigger windows to throw to. He got Hockenson, who should be able to control the middle of the field. He got Amendola, another guy to control the middle of the field. So really, he going to have opportunities in Darrell Bevell offense to really get big plays, man, big chunk plays, going over the top, Marvin on post routes, Kenny Galladay. Both of them a threat to go over the top or run underneath. Slant routes going to be there for him, the run option plays, pass run plays. He going to have a lot of opportunity to really put up huge efficient numbers. I'm not saying he going to throw for 5,000 yards, but it's going to be efficient. But this is it for him, man. If this don't work for Matthew Stafford to close out the video, then the Lions really got to consider getting rid of him. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? Darrell Bevell signed for what he signed for. It's been Scott Linehan, Joe Lombardi, Jim Bob-Cooter, Darrell Bevell. It's no longer can blame it on the offensive coordinator. Obviously, you need a new quarterback, and I think this year is a make-or-break year for Matthew Stafford under Darrell Bevell, man. And I think if he is to have some type of success ever in his career to this point, it's going to be this year, and I think he should be efficient. But if he out here throwing interceptions, not making the right reads in this offense, man, unless Darrell Bevell just come out here just terrible. But once again, if he come out here just terrible, that might speak volumes that maybe Matthew Stafford can't retain the offense. And I know people going to say, well, Stafford got to fill out the offense. It's a brand new offense. He should get another year. Hell no. Either he makes something jump this year and look like the Stafford he did, like, what was it, 2011 or 10, whatever it was, and he threw for 40-something touchdowns. I'm not saying he got to look like that, but he got to have some efficiency because last year, he didn't look good even when some dudes was healthy, throwing interceptions. And like I said before, he got to go out there and really snatch the bull by the horns of Darrell Bevell. And I believe he can do so. Because if they can get the productivity out of Kerryon and C.J. Anderson, and if Hockenson is what they picked him to be at number 8, and they can get that middle of the field controlled, and he can have a good rapport with Matthew Stafford, and Stafford can have a great rapport with Hockenson and Amendola, the middle of the field is going to open up comeback routes, out routes, 9 routes, post routes. Post corner routes. That run game is going to open up a ton of things. And if with Hockenson and Amendola controlling the middle of the field, Matthew Stafford should really have an efficient year. You know what I'm saying? If it goes as planned. But if it don't, and this thing don't work, you know what I'm saying? Then you got a quarterback problem. But then again, you got to worry about defense, offensive line. It's a lot to worry about. But this is a make-or-break year for Matthew Stafford. They got to have something to build on going into the following year. And if ain't nothing to build on, and this relationship don't look like it's working, somebody got to go. It's going to be Darrell Bevell after 1 year. And this is a make-or-break year for Darrell Bevell. He getting the opportunity to get back in the NFL. One too many people banging down his door to come back to the NFL. So if he can do something with Matthew Stafford and his offense, man, he might can make himself a head coach somewhere else or make himself some more money in the future, man. So we'll see, man. I think he can do some great things with Matthew Stafford as far as the running game and make Stafford more efficient. But then again, Stafford got to just make the right decisions and be accurate, and that's been a problem. His accuracy and him just being erratic with his decision making has been a problem since he got here. But hey, Smarter City Sports Talk. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Just keep sharing the videos. The best donation you can make. If you want to make a donation, that link's in the description. One time for the one time Motor C Sports Talk. We on.